All right, so I just finished watching the last episode of Dragon Ball Daima, and since I did a video like this for the last few episodes, I decided to go ahead and do one here. But we're also going to just be talking about Daima and Dokkan and what I think is going to be basically upcoming or when they might be upcoming, right? A lot of people have a really good guess on these things, and I wanted to give my own inputs that is a little different than other people's, I think. So we'll be talking about it right away. But of course, if you haven't seen the latest episode or the past few episodes, I recommend going to watch it just so that you actually have a good idea what I'm talking about, I guess, right? And there will be spoiler talk, of course. Now, I guess the one last thing I should say is if you're an English dub viewer, I'm so sorry. You're cooked. You're cooked, man. These games are, I mean, Xenoverse 2 is already bringing out one of these characters that aren't even in the dub. You're cooked, man. Like, it's over for you. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I don't know why they didn't, like, simulcast the English dub at the same time. It's so stupid, but it is what it is now, right? You know, I mean, we could already see, I guess I'll show it since I talked about it. Xenoverse 2 is already getting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? The release of the DLC, the Daima DLC pack for, you know, Daima is coming out. And Xenoverse 2 specifically, I don't think we have the exact release dates, but this tweet from Slow is killing me. Okay, bro. Thanks for letting us know, man. Nah, but yeah, this I don't think we know the exact day when these release. We do know that the first DLC pack on Sparking Zero for Daima is releasing at Q1 of 2025, which should be by the end of April at most. I'm thinking in March they're going to release the DLC pack for almost says Xenoverse 2 again, for Sparking Zero, right? So a lot of these games are getting Daima characters. That makes a lot of sense. Now that leads us over to Dokkan. A lot of people are talking about how they think they're gonna expand this, right? We have the completed full roadmap that they gave us earlier, right? And, you know, we had a very good anniversary overall. There were some misses. Like, I think some of these characters could have been a bit stronger, like how can Goku, you know, Frieza has some of his issues. I love this character, but they have some issues in their base form with the inconsistency. Blue Evolution maybe could have been a bit better too, right? I think for the most part, though, they did really well with these characters and these EZAs. A lot of them are probably better than people gave them credit for as well. Goku could have been a better unit as well, but, you know, I think when we look at, like, how can Goku, I'm like, you know, yeah, he's all right, you know, but I love, dude, I don't know. I just, this is the character I was looking forward to, so maybe I'm a little harsh on him, but either way, what's it called? I think that they're going to expand this. I think a lot of people know that they're going to expand this. And we talked about this in another video, but there is the EX part that's going to be happening. In fact, I really wish I brought this up. I could literally bring it up right now, but we know that a lot of these, like, events are going to be, like, lasting until the 18th. For whatever reason, or not the 18th, the 17th, I believe, like basically right before Saiyan Day is when a lot of these events are lasting. So I can't find it, man. Okay, it's like the home screen banners are, yep, right here. What's it called? Like, it's not an end date per se, but like essentially all these banners right here are scheduled to end on the 18th. And same with like the banners, same with everything like this. We did a whole video talking about this, right? So it's very clear that they're going to expand the anniversary beyond the normal March 6th, right? But all the way to the 18th is kind of crazy because I don't believe, like, when the LR Super Saiyan 4s came out, I do not believe that that celebration actually lasted all the way until that time frame. I mean, we can go to the 7th anniversary. And if we bring up the 7th anniversary EX part, let me just double check this to be sure. Like, the EX part here lasted until the 8th, right? This is when this Extremes Battle left. Like, they didn't last that long, and it already started on the 1st, and there's no announcements to be seen. I mean, people are thinking we could see a producer's letter tonight. If there is one, I definitely will cover that. But, like, I guess this event lasted all the way until April because they actually EZA'd like around Saiyan Day. They actually came out on global, right? But the EX part didn't last that long. But this year, and, you know, even the banners already went away too. This year it's different. So I think that they're gonna add another banner in relation to the anniversary. Now, will it be an LR character? I mean, will they drop? They could. They could just drop another LR character. And one reason for that is because of the fact that, how do I explain it? If they do drop another LR character, I know it's weird because at the same time, it's like we just had that Purunga wish. I think maybe a lot of people would be mad that they made the Purunga wish and didn't get the character, but maybe it could be a TUR character. And it's like maybe because it's a TUR character, even though it's still related to the anniversary in some way, it doesn't have to be an LR, right? And I think that's completely fair. The reason why I'm saying this is because we have representation here of all of Dragon Ball. Z, OG, GT, Super. But of course, Daima was not made in consideration for this because this roadmap was made over 2 years ago, before Daima was even like, like it was a thing, and like it was announced, I believe, but it wasn't like a thing, you know what I mean? That in mind, I think that what they'll do is, I mean, it's literally says right here, I think they'll expand the roadmap and add Dragon Ball Daima to this. Now, if they do that, and it's a TUR character who could be the character, I think there's a lot of options. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I think makes a lot of sense to me, right? Maybe they could do, imagine they do mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then Saiyan Day is the adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? And then they just like come out side by side. That could be funny. Maybe they just do adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right away, and then maybe Saiyan Day was already planned to be some other character. A lot of people were thinking that the Golden Week celebration would be, what was happening with Goku versus Goma, right? I think that's also very fair, but I kind of feel like if it is going to be an LR, dude, what if they just drop this guy? What if they drop Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, just like off the gate, and he's at LR for the 10th anniversary? And then, they gave you an extra 2 weeks to summon for him. Then maybe Saiyan Day is still Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima. Like, it would be crazy. And you know what would be even crazier? If they put him in the coin shop for the, how do I explain it? Like, if they put him in that coin shop, and with him being in the coin shop with the pity, when you summon his banner, maybe a lot of people have leftover coins, and then you can get him, right? This is just like, if they would make him an LR, I think they would allow him potentially to be with the coins. Maybe they wouldn't, right? But if everything's expanding to the 18th, it just kind of is weird, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be like the next Dokkan Fest, no matter what, is going to be related to the anniversary. Now, if it is TUR, I think that makes more sense, though, just because it could be its own thing. And introducing a 7th LR, basically, in the 10-month time span, I mean, not 10-month, hello. The 1 month time span, I mean, especially DKB is another LR, so, like, we could technically count that as 7 LRs already that came out, and adding, like, an 8th one, basically, especially with this guy. Maybe they need more time. I just would say it's potentially not impossible, right? What I'm thinking will be the more likely and more safe option to guess, though, is that the next Dokkan Fest is just a random Dokkan Fest that's going on at the same time as the 10th anniversary, like EX part. And the 10th anniversary EX part is just like some extra super easy A's, easy A's. People will hate saying super easy A's, but yeah. And then Daima comes out for Saiyan Day. What I think could happen is that we'll get Daima for Golden Week, right? And with Daima for Golden Week, it could be just the Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku and the Goma. Then for the Tanabata celebration at the end of June, it'll be Super Saiyan 4 Adult Daima Goku, right? I think that makes a lot of sense to me personally, if they don't want to drop Super Saiyan 4 Adult Goku early, unless the only other thing I could see is if Golden Week is Dokkan Fest LRs. I don't know if they'll do that, though. I mean, that would be really cool, but I'm not really too sure on that, right? And I do think that this guy will drop as a Dokkan Fest exclusive LR. That just makes the most sense to me personally, just giving this guy his LR straight away. And I think that we can get multiple versions of this guy in the future. I mean, this guy does so many extra things during this episode. He does this huge power-up scene, which is beautiful, right? When he's fighting Goma, and this Kamehameha, this could be its own active skill, bro. This was crazy. And then of course the Pirate of War, dude, I have to uninstall like that somehow. This power up scene right here, where he just goes like basically maximum power. I wonder if they're gonna like name this like a different name. I don't think so, but imagine it's like imagine they're like, yeah, this guy specifically when he's powered up and has this like mega white aura around him, even though he usually does have the white aura around him. But what if they're like, yeah, this is actually super full power Saiyan for Goku Daima, right? And Goku also did call this Super Saiyan 4, by the way. We do know that it's officially called Super Saiyan 4. Here in official media, they're calling it Super Saiyan 4, right? Which is why, it's why, I brought this up in a video. This guy is Goku Daima. The reason why this guy is Goku Daima, they put Daima here on purpose. Because I'm like, why do they have to include Daima here necessarily when Goku Mini would have been enough, right? If Goku Mini was going to be it. So maybe with that, you could have guessed that they're going to become adults again eventually. But also, now that we know if they're Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if they're both called Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like him and like, let's say maybe in the future we get the Super EZA for STR Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? In the near future. Like they won't be able to link together. So that's why they also differentiated him with Daima, and that helps with like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as well, right? Just so that they get all linked together. And I think that is a really good like, change like that. So then we can get in the future like STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super EZA, and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima linking together. I don't think that this will be like a new named form though. Doesn't really call it anything like that. I don't think it's just a power up, just him going full power. No, I guess what I would say though, this guy would probably be on the full power category for sure. Like maybe not when he's like in a mini form or even before this moment, but this moment when he does the Kamehameha, whenever like whatever card has this Kamehameha, that will be full power. And dude, this Kamehameha was insane. It crashed through all the different worlds. It made a hole in Goma. It was crazy, man. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If they don't just like go insane and drop him next week, I will presume that they're just going to wait until Tanabata or whenever the next Dokkan Fest alert would be. Again, they could also go crazy, make Golden Week dual Dokkan Fest LRs, return Glorio, and then Super Saiyan 1 Daima Goku. It's possible, right? And I think eventually we'll get like a Majin Ku, Majin Du Dokkan Fest. I think that'd make a lot of sense to me. We could get some banner units, like maybe Pansy could be a Dokkan Fest, or not Dokkan Fest, a banner unit. I don't think she does anything necessarily Dokkan Fest worthy. That would be funny. Imagine people's reactions to Pansy getting a Dokkan Fest. Nah, but I don't think there's really anything else to say in terms of Daima. I'm trying to think of any other characters. I mean, oh yeah, what I was gonna say is we saw the transformation scene last week of Super Saiyan 3 Goku into Super Saiyan 4. Or no, that wasn't even last week, that was the week before. And no, that was last week, yeah, because he was like on one more. With that could be another card in the future, like how Tech Broly works. Imagine like Super Saiyan 3 Goku where he just rips off his shirt and then transforms into Super Saiyan 4, because the idea behind it is that Goku was basically stalling so that he could actually allow Piccolo to get the hit in. I guess you are all the way over here, like this guy, right? Where his intro animation would be him doing the transformations against Goma. Sorry, I had a sneeze tap. His intro transformation would be him doing the transformation against Goma, right? Where you go Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. We can get that beautiful transformation in game, right? Woohoo! And then he could be like, but here's one more, or something like that. And then transforms to Super Saiyan 4, and then we get those animations from the fight against Goma. That could be really cool again. He does a lot of things too, where I think he can get like 2 or 3 cards, like his LRs. And then Goma, dude, Goma does like so many things, like he does so many. He does like a Cell Max kind of B move. He does like, just a bunch of these blasts around. He does a bunch of like Jiren kind of shit, dude. It's really crazy, but no matter what, I think Daima's gonna basically rule a lot of this year, so that's gonna be awesome. I mean, I wonder if we'll get like a Dragon Ball Daima category. At this point, I think we could maybe get one. It wouldn't really be the strongest, but they'll probably just put it tied with a bunch of other leader skills, right? we'll just have to wait and see. But Daima is gonna be really, really good. Grade 8 power, like Super Saiyan 3, GT Goku's gonna eat. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's gonna be eating, right? A lot of these different characters. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll catch you guys next time.